Okay. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? It's been a while since I recorded a YouTube video. I apologize, I've been streaming and working most of the time, but today I just watched this video earlier. Okay, and to be honest, I'm sick and tired, to be honest. This communities that they call themselves gamers. They are not even like, excuse my language. They are not even professional, like pro gamers, or they are casual gamers at the end of the day. But the nail that dropped technically, all right. This guy person. His name, let me get here. His channel. His name is PixelatedQuest. He is assuming technically that Mega Break is pay to win in his video. So what we're gonna do? I watched his video earlier. I have points I agree. I have points that I disagree. All right. So at the end of the day, we're gonna discuss it after, and after that we'll see technically. But just this discussion gonna be no, I don't mean no hate from it. I don't know the guy from a can of spray, to be honest. I don't know if he's professional gamer or casual gamer or what the hell he's trying to do or to be honest. But at the end of the day, I'm just reacting to a video that kind of confused me, and I'm gonna explain later after we finish the video why I don't respect the gaming community technically right now. All right. So make sure sit back and relax, grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, grab your soda, whatever. I'm gonna crack a Coke can right now, and let's start. Shall we?
Imagine stepping into a mech tower and powerful, ready to unleash destruction. You expect a game that's thrilling, fair, and above all, fun without emptying your wallet. But what if the promise of epic battles and sleek design came wrapped in aggressive paywalls, grinding loops, and price tags that make you blink twice? Welcome to Mecha Break, a game that launched with a bang but quickly revealed the cracks beneath its shiny armor. This isn't just about one game, it's a glaring window into the state of modern free to play design, where ambition and greed often collide, and players get caught in the crossfire. Hey, it's Pixelated Quest here. We're diving deep into the games you love and sometimes love to hate. If you like deep dives with a dash of sarcasm and a sprinkle of truth, hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment telling us your worst free to play frustration. Now let's get into why Mecha Break feels less like a breakthrough and more like a cautionary tale. Mecha Break launched just a week ago, and on the surface, it's got everything that should work. Slick mech designs, fast-paced third-person combat, and a flashy hero shooter style that promises cinematic thrills. The initial hype was real. Players flocked to it, curious to pilot their own customizable mechs through chaotic, colorful battles. Early impressions praised its crisp combat mechanics and visual polish, but the honeymoon didn't last long. As the dust settled, the real story emerged, not one of innovation, but one of monetization run amok. Mecha Break's gameplay isn't all that bad. The controls feel responsive, the mechs have personality, and there's a certain joy in blasting enemies with an oversized laser or rocket fists. If it were a traditional premium game, this might have been enough. But this isn't the game. It's a free to play title, meaning the business model matters as much as the gameplay. And here's the problem, the game's aggressive monetization is drowning the fun. Microtransactions in Mecha Break aren't just the usual skins or minor cosmetics. Some of the most desirable mechs, the very core of the gameplay experience, are locked behind a premium currency that you can only get by paying real money or grinding endlessly. Want the shiny mech with the coolest abilities? Get ready to either empty your wallet or invest dozens of hours in farming for tokens. This isn't by no means just a support the developers situation, it's a deliberate gatekeeping of gameplay content behind paywalls. The price? They're eye-watering. Cosmetic items range from a few dollars to over $50 for single skins.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yes, $50 for a skin. That's far more than the average new indie game costs. This feels less like optional extras and more like predatory cash grab. It's the kind of monetization that turns excited players into frustrated critics overnight. Now, some might argue that this is just the price of making a free game. Developers need to eat after all. But where Mecha Breaks fails spectacularly is in balance and respect for the players. Free to play doesn't have to mean pay to win or pay for fun. It's about smart, fair design that rewards engagement and skill without punishing those who choose not to pay. Mecha Break's model feels more like a high-stakes casino where progress and customization are chips you have to buy or lose. But monetization isn't the only sore spot. Mecha Break launched without the promised single-player campaign or story mode. This absence is glaring because it robs the game of narrative depth and context that might have made the multiplayer battles feel more meaningful. Instead, players are thrust into repetitive matches with little to no story payoff. The result? A gameplay loop that quickly grows tiresome, especially when combined with a grind-heavy unlock system. If Mecha Break's gameplay loop is a shiny mech, its progress system is a rusted gearbox. Unlocking content is deliberately slow and grindy, making the free path feel like a chore. This design encourages spending, sure, but it also drains the joy from casual players who just want to hop in and have fun. The game asks for your time, patience, and potentially your money, sometimes all three just to access what should have been standard content. Looking beyond Mecha Break itself, it's a perfect snapshot of a broader problem in the free-to-play landscape. The tension between making games accessible and making profits has pushed many developers to adapt predatory tactics disguised as player choice. From loot boxes to overpriced cosmetics and gated progression, the industry has been spiraling towards models that prioritize short-term revenue over long-term player goodwill. And it's no secret that this hurts the games. Player backlash is loud and clear, forums flooded with complaints, sketching reviews, and growing communities rallying against these practices. But why do these models persist? Because unfortunately they work. They squeeze money out of whales, those few players willing to spend hundreds or thousands and treat the rest as secondary. The real tragedy is how these choices impact creativity and innovation. Instead of focusing on building rich, engaging experiences, developers get trapped in a cycle of designing around monetization. Mecha Break could have been a showcase of mech combat brilliance. Instead, it feels like a cautionary tale of what happens when a game's economic design overshadows its gameplay. So, what can we learn from Mecha Break? For one, the free-to-play design needs a serious rethinking. Developers and publishers have to realize that trust and player respect are as important as revenue. Sustainable games come from communities that feel valued, not exploited. If the industry continues down this path, we risk losing the very players who make gaming vibrant and alive. If you're like me and tired of these microtransaction traps, you're not alone. Mecha Break is just the last chapter in an ongoing saga of games promising the stars but delivering toll booths. It's worth asking, what kind of free-to-play games do we really want? One where creativity and fun comes first, or one where every shiny mech is just another price tag? If you enjoyed this dive into what Mecha Break reveals about modern free-to-play design, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more honest gaming analysis, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. What is the worst monetization scheme you've ever encountered? Have you played Mecha Break, and what's your take on it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, because gaming deserves better. Congratulations to the winner.
All right, make sure, guys, to apologize. It's my son screaming in the background. Anyway, make sure actually you subscribe to him. Okay, let's keep it pretty much like humane, no disrespect, no hate, and all that. But that's my point about all this video. All right. So we're gonna go through the video part by part, and I will say why I agree and why I disagree technically with him. All right.
Imagine
So,
stepping into a mech towering, powerful, ready to unleash destruction. You
uh,
expect a game that's
intro,
thrilling,
nice
fair,
intro,
and above all,
better than
fun
mine,
without
to be
emptying your
honest.
wallet. But what if the promise of epic battles and sleek design came wrapped in aggressive paywalls, grinding loops, and price tags that make you blink twice? Welcome to Mecha Break.
Okay, here's the thing about Mega Break. I played Mega Break. We can go to my Steam. Alright, I played it for 5.5, 5.6 hours. Okay, what is the meaning of pay to win? Right? Let's is it paying for cosmetics, because a lot of games actually do it, right? Is it paying to actually proceed in the game or something like that, or is it pay to be more powerful than the rest of the server, technically, to have like an items that no one is allowed to have it because they didn't pay $5,000-6,000? All right, it has a lot of different meanings and all that. You can agree or disagree, you know what I mean, but that's from my own understanding. What is pay to win is you're paying real money technically for something that makes your avatar or whatever, technically your character, more powerful than the rest of the people technically that plays the game. So technically it hinders their ability to have fun. For example, like if we went to New World and all that, okay, what is pay to win in New World? If they added something like New World, an item technically exclusive to someone in the community, in the players, okay, and he paid crazy amount of money, okay, for that items that makes his kind of progress too easy, more powerful than the rest of the server. Yeah, I agree, but make a break, for example, okay, what else? PUBG, Fortnite, Riot 5, Super Animal Royale, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Siege, what else? And there's a lot of games technically that people think because they have the skins or colors or whatever, it's straight up pay to win. If we went technically to make a break right now, store the store page, and we went to, I'm talking about Steam, I'm not talking about PlayStation or Xbox, because technically it's gonna be the same thing. All right, he played it 33 hours, 13 hours, 64 hours, 115 hours, 2.4 hours, 36 hours. Okay, this guy played 20 minutes. So technically 20 minutes equivalent to maybe 2 3 matches stops. And his problem, it's technically technical problem with Linux. 70 hours, 70.5 hours. Okay, he assumes that he played, and all I understand. Okay, That's what he says. I want to start off by saying the gameplay is some of the most fun and fast-paced. So no one has a problem technically at the end of the day with the gameplay, okay? It's not polished, it's not clunky and all that. All the problem is, where is it? The $50 goddamn skin. No one, and I mean nobody, told you to buy it. And that's just a thing about the community of gaming in general. Alright? They don't like nothing. That's why like I despise them. At the moment, I despise them so much because you wanna pay money to get skins, go ahead. But at the end of the day, don't complain about it. Okay? No one told you to buy the Battle Pass in Fortnite. No one told you to, let's say, for example, not buy the Battle Pass in whatever game has a Battle Pass. PUBG, Apex Legend, Rainbow Six Siege, whatever, you know. It's your money at the end of the day. It's not nobody's money, okay? Unless you borrow it from your parents, then that means it's not your money at the end of the day. Alright, but anyway, that's not the point. What I'm saying is you can do whatever you want with your money. Alright? Let's finish the second part that I disagree with this person.
A game that launched with a bang but quickly revealed the cracks beneath its shiny armor. This isn't just about one game, it's a glaring window into the state of modern free-to-play design, where ambition and greed often collide, and players get caught in the crossfire. Hey, it's PixelatedQuest here. With a leave a comment telling us your worst free-to-play frustration. Now let's get into why Mecha Break feels less like a breakthrough and more like a cautionary tale. Mecha Break launched just a week ago, and on the surface it's got everything that should work. Slick mech designs, fast-paced third-person combat, and a flashy hero shooter style that promises cinematic
True.
thrills. The initial hype was real. Players flocked to it, curious to pilot their own customizable mechs through chaotic, colorful battles. Early impressions praised its crisp combat mechanics and visual polish, but the honeymoon didn't last long. As
Okay.
the dust settled, the real story emerged, not one of innovation, but one of monetization run
Okay.
amok. Mecha Break's gameplay isn't all that bad. The controls feel responsive, the mechs
Okay.
look
So he
cool,
agrees with
and
me and I
players
agree
find
with
joy
him.
in blasting enemies with an oversized laser or rocket fists. If it were a traditional premium game, this might have been enough. But this isn't the game. It's a free-to-play title, meaning the business model matters as much as the gameplay. And here's the problem. The game's aggressive monetization is drowning the fun. Microtransactions in Mecha Break aren't just the usual skins or minor cosmetics.
Okay.
Some of the most desirable mechs, the very core of the gameplay experience, are locked behind a premium currency that you can only get by paying real money or grinding endlessly. One
Okay. Here's the thing, okay? Okay, I understand, okay? You talking about a casual gamer here, or are you talking about someone who wanna sit down and play technically for 5, 6 hours, okay? Because it's not harsh. Technically, first off, you have the login technically gift, okay? You get like 200, 300, I know. But the thing is about this type of games like Overwatch, all this type of hero shooter games, Marvel Rivals, all this type of stuff. People who choose one character to technically master, and that's pretty much it. Or maybe two, okay? They giving you, alright, most of the characters except three, okay, which is Stellar, okay, and two others, because I've been playing with Stellar technically since they give you the free trial for 7 days technically as well, so you can try all this 3 new mechas, so you see if you like them or their playstyle it's not your playstyle. Okay, so here is the thing. Okay, you're talking about grinding. No one tells you to grind. Okay, I didn't play Make a Break literally for the past 2 days, today and yesterday. Okay, yesterday I had work. Okay, and today I said, you know what, I don't want to play it. I want to play some PUBG. I miss this game. Even so, it has more problems than Make a Break monetization about skins and about paint and colors and all that. Okay, but that's not our point. Let's go back to the main point in this video. You are upset because you don't want to grind to get the favorite mix. Even so, okay, the game developers giving you bunch of mix for free to try out of, plus the 3 new mix. Technically they're giving you 7-day trial to try them, feel them, see how they play and all that. Okay, 7 days is more than enough to make your goddamn mind. Okay, excuse my language. All right, to make your mind if you like this mech or not, just because, okay, they butted it. All right, 7-day trial and you have to pay 15K from technically no premium. Okay, you can pay if you want to pay for it, okay, with the premium, but it gives you as an option, oh, guess what, you can grind every single day 2-3 hours. You're gonna make more than enough. All right, if you keep going with your quests every single day, your daily quests and all this kind of stuff, you will have enough money to unlock one of these new mechs that they released at the game launch. Okay, but what grinding you talking about? Is 6v6 or 3v3 hard? So you're hating on something at the end of the day just because you are a casual gamer. You want to spend technically maybe hour and a half, 2 hours technically to get the mech that you want, because let's say for example you want to unlock stellars or whatever her name or his name is. Technically it's a mech with the 2 swords technically in Make a Break. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, you can save your currency, they're not gonna take it. All right, and on top of that, okay, they capping the premium currency to a limit. All right, so you can't overpay. All right, but at the end of the day, it's the person's choice technically to grind, to give his time, to give his energy, to give his dedication to a game or not. All right, like at the end of the day, why at the end of the day gamers in general, when a new game releases, they hate on it the first, they have fun the first week, and then the 8th day literally they hate on it. They say, okay, guess what, oh, this game is so hard, it's not fun anymore. Go ahead, play another game, buddy. There in Steam you have shitloads of games that's free to play, and from MMOs to shooters, wherever your heart desire, at the end of the day you can play, you know what I mean? But the game just came out literally how long ago, man? A week and a half ago, pretty much. A week and a half ago. Like, bro, that's a problem with gaming community these days. The problem with gaming community are not patient. All right, they are not patient, man. They want a good game technically in a matter of 7 days of release. Okay, of course there is gonna be bugs and fixes and all this kind of stuff at the end of the day. You know, we're all human, we do mistakes and they fix it. Okay, but no one, and I mean no one, not even that guy, Pixelated Quest, they say any good thing about, oh, the game fast paced, I like that. For example, if he's a fan of fast paced actually gaming, okay, if he's into, oh yeah, I like Max Man, I like Gundam or something like that, you don't like it, at the end of the day, don't spend the money on it. Okay, you don't like it, all it takes is, excuse my language, all right, opening Steam, manage, uninstall, uninstall, here we go, done deal. Okay, but don't say this whole story about pay to win and all that. Developers, gaming developers, okay, they gotta eat somehow, bro. They're not gonna release a free game and all that technically just for the hell of it. Okay, they need to make money because they invest. Think about it as it's investment. Okay, that's how it goes. You make a solid video game. Okay, at the end of the day, you need combat. Whoever supports the game at the end of the day, he's a person or she is a person who gonna literally pay for premium currency or whatever. If you don't want to pay, if you don't have it, just don't complain about it. That's what makes actually gaming community literally acting like a 2 month old child who doesn't talk. Literally, that's literally the gaming community. I'm a casual gamer, okay, I like to have fun, I like to play with my wife and all that sometimes and all that. Sometimes I play by myself and all that, call it a day. I don't care if the game at the end of the day sucks ass. If I'm enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. If my wife, for example, enjoying her game and all that, she's enjoying it. That's at the end of that's her choice. At the end of the day, if she wanted to buy a skin in Fortnite or whatever, that's her choice. She wanna support Epic Games at the end of the day. That's her choice. We're all adults at the end of the day. We make our own choices. Makes sense? No one telling you literally to pay money. You don't have this type of pop out like mobile games, like for example Diablo Immortal. Okay, that's a straight up pay to win. Okay, because the pop out every single 5 seconds of the freaking game technically in the game menu, guess what, tells you, oh, guess what, when you log in the game, oh, pay $29.99 for premium currency, oh, pay this amount for goddamn what, this is skin, oh, pay that amount for power up, pay that amount for this, pay that amount for that. But we don't see this game doing this kind of scamming thing, which is pop out everywhere. It's not telling you, here is, that's what they said, literally, here is the game, I hope you have fun, guys. If you want to support us, go ahead. That's the ways that you're gonna support us if you want to. If you don't want to, thanks for your time, have a wonderful day, and case closed at the end of the day. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, to be honest. Maybe he woke up in the wrong side of the bed or something like that, but let's finish this goddamn video, man.
The shiny Mac with the coolest abilities, get ready to either empty your wallet or invest dozens of hours in farming for tokens.
Thousands of hours.
By
Bro never played Warframe, man. I played fucking Warframe since God knows how long. And I spent a good amount of not money, hours just to get Mesa Prime and all that. And after I gave up, I had to buy her Prime, but I wanted to because it's my money. It's no one makes my decision. At the end of the day, you literally going back and forth about, oh, guess what? I don't want to buy the skins for the mix. Okay, play with your mech butt ass naked. It doesn't matter, bro. If if literally you don't have it or you don't want to pay, no one holding your hands and holding your, it's like, oh, you have to pay. Oh yeah. If not, you're gonna be that cool kid in the block, technically, okay? At the end of the day, no one holding nobody's hand. It's a person's choice at the end of the day. Okay? If you wanna pay for a skin, go ahead. That's your money at the end of the day. No one gonna blame you. That's mean actually support the game. You like the game. That's it. But you don't have to make a whole fuss about, oh, guess what? Just because they have, guess what, skins in the game and the skin costs 50 because it's premium skin or ultimate skin or whatever skin, technically, guess what? Excuse me. Oh, oh, it's like the end of the goddamn world right now, man. And like, oh my god, the game is trash. Oh my god. Like, we need to grow the fuck up. We need to grow the fuck up, man. Like, I don't act like that, bro. Like, I'm 30 years old, man. I've been playing video games since I was 5. Since literally the first thing I saw in my, technically, when I was 5, I had the Sega Genesis, okay, I had Atari, I had the computer, technically, which is my dad's computer, and I was having fun, technically. It doesn't matter no more. At the end of the day, if you are a casual gamer, don't complain about grinding. You playing literally for 20 hours in a month, alright? So, you're not going pro, okay? Pro gaming, so the difference between casual gaming and pro gaming, and people get this shit technically mixed up. Technically, professional gaming is different whole story, a whole different story, okay? I tried it in tournaments. I felt there's a freaking adrenaline rush and all that. Pretty much, it's different hype, technically. When you're playing literally with money on the line, okay? I played Brawlhalla tournaments. I played what else? What else? I played one Warzone tournament, Warzone 1. Okay. I I played one Fortnite tournament, and it has different people are who plays tournaments are better. At the end of the day, they are more professionals. They know a lot about the game. They played the game since day one, and that's it. But for a casual gamer right now, as me at the moment, I'm not gonna complain about, oh, spending 3 hours of goddamn gaming because I got from this 3 hours 500 coins. Okay, maybe they can pump it a little bit, like down on the line. Okay, that's why there is something called community feedback. So if you don't like it, just be an adult. Say, okay, I have a problem. Okay, and this problem is, okay, the coin system, for example, okay, when we play matches, we don't get enough coins. Okay, can we boost the coins a little bit? Simple as it sounds. They're gonna listen. But the thing is, all right, excuse my language. All right, I'm gonna go to someone technically randomly in the post technically here saying, okay, no, okay, oh, like this comment is good, you know, game is good, real money is only for cosmetics and trading with other players. Here we go. If you want to trade and you want cosmetics, here we go. Yeah, man, the amount of reviews calling the game pay to win when the only way to buy anything win. They don't want to add. So technically, for example, because if I want to play, oh, New World, and if I buy it from the freaking store, the shop that's people trading technically together, like weapons, gear, and all that, that's considered as pay to win. You are delusional, bro. You don't live in this year, to be honest. You live like literally under a rock.
Means
Let's
this
finish
isn't
that.
the developer's situation. It's a deliberate gatekeeping of gameplay content behind paywalls. The price? They're eye-watering. Cosmetic items range from a few dollars to over $50 for single skins.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I don't know,
Yes,
bro.
$50 for a skin. That's far more than the average new indie game costs. This feels less like optional extras and more like predatory cash grab. It's the kind of monetization that turns excited players into frustrated critics overnight.
Oh, really?
Now,
Yeah.
some might argue that this is
Because they don't like anything and everything.
game. Developers need to eat.
They literally living in their mom basement, got no job, got no life, got no wife, got no kid, got nothing in this fucking life. Okay, they still spending, their dad and their mom is still spending their hard-earned money because their parents are 80 years old and they are fucking 45 to 50 years old and they can't fucking work in McDonald's. That's as a fucking people that they leave this dumbass comments. Pretty much. Okay, at the end of the day, that's my whole opinion, technically. Okay, like it doesn't really matter. You don't like free to play games? Guess what, buddy? You have it's a store. All right, let's go. Let's go to the store. You have all this shit, man. You're gonna have fucking fun, man. And it's on sale too, okay? Like, oh, you wanna open world? Okay, guess what, buddy? Let's go to open world right now. Okay, let's get no, Destiny, it's a free to play, so I can't. Oh, but guess what? Destiny has DLCs too, so you have to fucking pay for the DLCs to finish the fucking story. All right. Oh, anyway, top sellers. Let's go. Peak. Oh my God. American. Oh shit. This game looks pay to win. Okay, American Truck Simulator. Oh my God. Oh, what about Spider-Man 2? Maybe it's pay to win, bro. Bro, this unrealistic. I don't want to be disrespectful, man. That's a problem, man. Every time, every goddamn time. All right, every time when some smart ass, okay, say something, right, that doesn't make sense. Literally, I have to watch and itch my head technically and say, what the fuck is he talking about? Technically, sometimes, okay, and the more I go deeper, all right, the more I go deeper in this shithole, oh, guess what? I find more and more of the shitholes, technically, and with the shitheads, bro. Like I don't get people, like people literally, and like I'm not trying to put religion, but literally, if Jesus out came down from the skies, you're gonna fucking complain about it. That's the fucking society that we're living at. Pretty much. That's the society that we're living at the moment. Everyone complains, everyone hates each other and all that. Okay? It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid and so repetitive, and we've been there since fucking the beginning of fucking dawn, man. Like this shit need to end, man. People need to stop literally the unnecessary complaints because at the end of the fucking day, your point of view is going to that $50 skin, all right? At the end of the day, as I said before, you don't have it. If you don't have the money, I will pay it for you, bro. So you can be happy. I don't give a shit, to be honest. But for the love of the God, okay, don't add bullshit facts without technically having shit to back it up. Because most of the people do that. They complain, they talk shit about stuff but they don't have the stuff to back it up at the end of the day. Man, like, I'll be honest, I've been obsessed with, and call me fanboy, call me whatever the fuck you call me, I don't care about it. Okay? I don't get offended. I've been a fan of mechs and robots and all that since I was a kid. When this game, I heard about it, I was so mad because I missed technically the beta. Alright? So I waited for the release. Yeah, I didn't play it technically. The last time I played it was July 6th, which is last Sunday. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I didn't play it for 4 days. Okay, maybe I will play it, maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna spend some time with my family. But at the end of the day, for the love of God, okay, if you have a point, make sure you have something to back it up, or your point is technically meaningless. It doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Man, okay, like that's the thing. The whole point of his perspective, and we watched the whole video, he's complaining about the cosmetics. That's how free to play technically. Like, okay, if I went to, all right, let's open Warframe. Okay, Warframe. Every person who played Warframe knows there is a Prime Access, which is technically gives you the brand new Prime Warframe. All right, and you have different version of it. And guess what? This you can grind. Yeah, it's gonna take like good good 12 10 hours to get one part, and you have to do it again and again to get all the parts. You have to get the chassis, you have to get the body, you have to get the helmet, you have to get the system and put it all together. Wait for another 48 hours to build your core frame technically. And but you, at the end of the day, you spend it, you wanted to spend that type of time. All right. Other than that, don't complain about it. I'm happy with literally the couple drops that I had from Twitch Prime, and I got Ash Prime and Trinity Prime and all that. And pretty much the other Prime is what is it? Mesa Prime, and technically that I got her when Warframe came to the Nintendo Switch, and I played it on the Switch and I paid for it because I had that extra money. Technically, I wasn't married by that. I was single. I didn't have children. So guess what? Why not spending $120 on me? And it wasn't my birthday too. All right. So that's his whole point. His point is he's complaining that free to play games shouldn't have a way to make money. Then how the fuck you want your game to be supported? Doesn't make fucking sense. It's like, oh, guess what? You have a Tesla and you bought it 100% battery, okay? But you want to return it to the dealership because the simple fact is you used it all, you didn't charge it, and it's a 0% right now, and you're stuck in the middle of the highway. But it gives you every time the alert there's a fucking Tesla charger station, and you ignored it. That's gonna be on you, okay? Not on the person. What's wrong, Babas? Come on. Come on, Noni. Come on, Noni. Say hi to them, boss. Say hi to them, Osiris. You okay? But this is a whole thing. Technically, people, gamers. I'm not even talking about professional gamers because at least professional gamers, when they complain and they have shit to back it up. Casual gamers, they don't complain for any reason. Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. Mm-hmm. Casual gamers, they complain just out of their parts, technically. They don't have any points to back them up. They always complain, and regardless, at the end of the day, that's it is what it is. That's a community at the end of the day that we're dealing with. All right, but that's my whole point about his video is literally so okay. I don't want to be disrespectful, but at the end of the day, there is a lot of wrongs in more wrongs than right. Okay, so I'll be honest. Technically, make sure you pack your story up before you make a 7-minute video, and mine is 45 minutes right now. All right, because I had to watch this goddamn video. God bless. Uh, twice and see what the hell is the valid point that he's trying to. Yeah, here we go. That's his valid point. Pretty much. Other than that, that's my whole idea. At the end of the day, you are your own person. You make your own money. Somehow, some way, okay? If you want to spend your money at the end of the day, okay? In $100 skin, no one gonna complain, okay? That's your choice, okay? Don't let these fuckers, okay, make your choices for you. You are an adult. At the end of the day, you make your own money. You have a job. You bust your ass. Sometimes you need actual little bit of fun. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you spend $100 on a fucking game or a fucking skin or whatever. It's your hard-earned money. You spend it the ways that you want. But that's about it. Thanks, YouTube, and have a blessed day.